Hi, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered how volts, amps, and watts work? Are they confusing to you? Does it not make sense sometimes when people tell you you got the wrong size wire, you've got the wrong system, you got this or that? So this is going to be a short little video that explains how I look at volts, amps, and watts to kind of give you an idea of a way to understand what I'm thinking when I talk about things. Okay, so let's start off with a very, very simple concept. And that concept in my mind, and keep in mind, I'm not an electrician. Not everything here will be exactly perfect. This is how I conceptualize electricity. So please, if you are an electrician or you have some experience that I don't and you want to post it below, I encourage it. Would love to hear from you. I look at voltage and I think of electricity as our road system, as the infrastructure that we have for driving, and everything that is in electricity is also in our road system because we're trying to control the same thing. We're trying to control a very similar in nature type thing. So let me explain that. So the first thing to remember is voltage is like a speed limit. When you're going slower at 12 miles an hour or a 12-volt system, you are very cautious, you go very slow, you can't get to a lot of places, and you can't get a lot of people to a lot of places. As you speed up, you get to where your car is going a little faster, you're going down the road, you're going quicker. You go to 24 miles an hour and you're driving down the road and you still have time to react to things. But as you speed up even more, you get into 200 miles an hour or 240 miles an hour. You're zipping down the road. You get next to the edges and you just kind of skid off of them and keep on cruising down the road as fast as you can. So the good news about the speed limit is that the faster you go, the less the environment effects are on you. At least that's the way it feels also with electricity. So if you're cruising down that road and there's a little picket fence sticking out and you rub against that at 12 miles an hour, it may slow you down a little bit. But you cruise by that fence at 240 miles an hour and it may hit the corner of your car and just fly off and you not even know that it's there. So this is how I'm looking at the voltage. So think of it as the speed limits for the road system that we have. Now, let's take that to the next step. And as you've gone through these 12, 24, 48, 120, 240, this applies to both AC and DC. Now, there is some significant difference in the solar industry of what you were thinking about for 12, 24, 48 volt type batteries and what you would need for AC power to run the different equipment that you have. So I'll go over that in other videos, but in this video you can think of them interchangeably. So the next piece of this puzzle is amps or lanes. Now, if you go back to our previous exercise where we talked about the speed limit, now if you start adding lanes into this, you can deliver multiple cars down the same road going the same speed limit at the same time. And this will allow you to deliver more amps. So this is the way I'm thinking of everything. One, you have a road, and then two, well, road, which is speed limit is considered your voltage, and then two, you have amps, which is how many in parallel cars can travel down that road. Then we bring it all together here. We use those lanes with those speed limits to deliver cars. And those cars are what is considered watts. And what is a watt is simply how many cars come out the other end. So let's take the example of we have a 5-volt system. You have a little USB port you plugged in, and it's running at 1 amp. 1 amp would mean that you can deliver 5 watts or 5 cars down that road per hour. That's all it's going to allow you to do. So then if that road was it's the same one lane, but going 12 miles an hour with 12 volts, and you had 1 amp, then you would be able to get 12 cars to travel down that road in an hour and make it to the other end. Same thing's true for all the different voltages. 120 cars at 1 amp is 120 volts, and that is watts, and that is exactly wrong right there. That should be 120. That would be for 240. Then let's look at what happens when you start multiplying the lanes or increasing the size of the cable, which is what the roads are. So as you start to increase the size of the cable, the amperage starts to increase. So if we have a 2-lane road or a 2 amp wire, then at 5 volts, we can now deliver 10 cars down this road. And at 12 volts, we can now deliver 24 cars down this road. And as you can see, this can multiply. Taking this to the next thing, which would be a standard household outlet or a 12-aught, 14-aught cable, that would allow you for 15 amps. Now, 15 amps at 5 volts would allow for a 75 watts to go down this road. So at this road going 5 miles an hour, you would be able to travel 5 parallel cars at a time and deliver 75 cars to the end. The same thing works for all the different voltages within the electrical system. So if you have a 120 volt wall outlet, which is a standard 15 amp wall outlet, and you were traveling down this road, you would be able to deliver 1,800 watts or 1,800 cars down this road each hour. And this is my understanding of how electricity works, and with this concept, it should make it a lot easier for you to do the same. Thanks for coming to the channel. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.